Rome never feared whispers until a desert queen made them dangerous. In 3rd century Palmyra, stone temples glowed as Zenobia rose amid collapsing empires. Caravans carried rumors faster than legions, speaking of stolen crowns and forbidden claims. Rome erased victories, burned records, and hunted her name. Armies alone were not the threat. Ideas were. Her rule challenged imperial order, gender, and destiny itself. As silence swallowed her story, fear remained. If Rome destroyed memory to survive, what truth about Zenobia still waits beneath ruins? Daring history to remember it, while shadows watch unanswered, shaping empires long after her fall forever in the heart of the desert. A city of gold and stone thrived as caravans carried wealth, spice, and whispers. Palmyra, under Zenobia, rose with iron calm, uniting Syria, Egypt, and trade routes under her banner. Temples glowed with hidden knowledge, armies moved like shadows, and Rome watched fearfully. Power shifted overnight, empires trembled, and alliances cracked silently. Her crown challenged emperors, her will defied tradition, and the desert itself seemed to obey. Yet beneath triumph lay fragile loyalty, hidden plots, and secrets Rome would later exploit. Did a queen's ambition summon destiny or invite ruin waiting in silent sands? Triumph turned to terror as Palmyra's streets filled with smoke and blood. Rome marched with legions, striking not only walls but trust itself. Allies vanished, generals betrayed her, and fire devoured temples. Zenobia fell into chains, yet whispers speak of secret deals and hidden treachery shaping her empire's collapse. Victory became propaganda, rewriting truth. The desert remembers. Did betrayal alone topple a queen, or did Rome fear the knowledge she carried? Powerful enough to challenge empires even from captivity, leaving shadows of conspiracy that still haunt the sands, waiting for history to uncover what victors tried forever to erase. Even in ruin, a queen's shadow refuses silence. Palmyra smoldered under Rome's wrath, temples burned, and libraries vanished into ash. Zenobia's defiance echoed through time, shaping empires' fear of rebels, queens, and ideas stronger than armies. Stories whispered across deserts and centuries. Was she a martyr, a warning, or proof knowledge terrifies more than steel? Her legend haunts revolutions, inspiring courage where empires falter. The desert remembers, the stones whisper, and questions linger. Who truly controls history, power, and truth when empires fall, leaving nothing but shadows and secrets that refuse to die quietly in forgotten sands forever? Rome prided itself on legions, yet a desert queen made it tremble in silence. In shadowed Palmyra, whispers spread of secret rites, hidden crowns, and knowledge emperors dared not face. Zenobia ruled with cunning unseen in any empire, her power beyond armies. Records vanished, names were erased, and silence descended. Temples burned, coins vanished, yet fear lingered. What was she hiding? Ancient wisdom, forbidden alliances, or a claim to destiny itself? Rome destroyed evidence, but the desert remembers. Shadows carry her story, asking, could a queen's unseen truths wield more power than steel, ambition, or imperial might ever imagined? In the scorching desert, Palmyra thrived between empires, its streets alive with caravans, incense, and whispered ambition. Zenobia ruled like an Eastern oracle, blending Roman, Persian, and Arab worlds under her iron calm. Coins bore her name, temples honored her power, and alliances stretched across deserts. Rome watched silently, uneasy. Wealth and knowledge flowed freely while armies hesitated. A provincial queen became an empress, reshaping borders and defying emperors. Her rise was sudden, elegant, and dangerous. Every step challenged tradition, every alliance whispered rebellion. Did Rome see her as a threat, or did they fear the power she held beyond armies? In Palmyra's shadowed halls, power whispered danger. Zenobia's rise awakened hidden blades, veiled rituals, and secret councils where loyalty fractured like glass. Rome attacked not only with legions but with betrayal. Allies vanished, generals switched sides, and sacred trust broke. Temples burned, libraries vanished, and suppressed accounts hint priests and rivals guided her downfall. Flames consumed more than stone, truth itself vanished. Victors rewrote history, painting conquest as glory. Yet whispers linger among ruins, hinting at secrets Rome could not destroy. Did betrayal alone topple a queen? Or did unseen hands shape an empire's collapse while shadows waited silently to judge? Rome thought it had destroyed her, yet Zenobia's shadow refused oblivion. Palmyra burned, temples crumbled, and libraries vanished beneath ash and silence. Her defiance became legend, shaping imperial fear of queens, rebels, and ideas stronger than armies. Across centuries, whispers of her courage echo in revolutions and rebellions. History was rewritten, yet questions linger. Was she truly defeated, or silenced because her vision threatened empires long before they rose? Stones murmur secrets, desert winds carry her story, and power remembers. What truths did Rome fail to erase, and which shadows of Zenobia still shape the world unseen, waiting to rise again? Palmyra's streets shimmered with wealth and power, yet shadows moved unseen. Zenobia stood undefeated, her empire thriving, but whispers carried betrayal faster than legions. Secret councils conspired, oaths shattered, and allies vanished into silence. Gates opened not by force, but by trust broken from within. Rome struck with ease, yet victory hid a darker truth. Flames consumed temples, yet questions lingered. Who sold a queen? Who betrayed a city? And why did ambition blind loyalty? In the desert's quiet, whispers survive, asking if empires fall to armies or to secrets, shadows, and the unseen hands that shape destiny forever. Palmyra thrived on trade and steel, its deserts humming with caravans and hidden power. Under Zenobia, armies marched, borders expanded, and Rome watched alliances fracture in silence. Generals swore loyalty, then faltered. Egypt fell, Syria burned, and imperial pride wavered. Power soared, but trust cracked beneath golden halls and desert tents. Ambition outpaced loyalty. Every step teetered on betrayal. Whispers of hidden plots crept through corridors and campfires alike. As empires balanced on fragile promises, shadows moved unseen, waiting. Could one queen's vision endure when loyalty falters, or would the fragile cracks beneath her feet shatter an empire before victory could even be claimed? Palmyra burned under a relentless sun, siege engines roaring as supplies vanished into deserts of betrayal. Allies defected, generals disappeared, and hidden negotiations twisted fate behind stone walls. Zenobia surrendered, yet Rome transformed mercy into theater, chains replacing crowns. Her empire screamed in silence, temples smoldered, and history was rewritten. The queen survived, but truth vanished. Whispers linger. Was her surrender a choice, a trap, or a secret deal never recorded? Flames consumed more than cities, they devoured legacy. Could Palmyra have endured if loyalty held? Or did betrayal alone forge the chains that bound a queen and shattered an empire forever? Even in chains, Zenobia's shadow refused silence. Rome displayed her captivity as a warning, yet her story spread like fire through whispered tales of defiance. Palmyra's ruins became lessons in power, fear, and control, carved in stone and memory. Queens and rebels watched carefully. Empires tightened their grip, but questions linger. Was her survival mercy, propaganda, or terror? Betrayal toppled an empire once. Could it rise again, unseen, shaping destinies through shadows and ambition? History may repeat in silent corridors and desert winds, and the warning Zenobia carried still waits, daring those who listen to challenge power or succumb beneath desert stars. Palmyra thrived with secrets Rome feared more than armies. Zenobia guarded libraries, star maps, and laws older than empires, guiding caravans through night and silence. Temples held knowledge whispered only to the faithful, hidden from prying eyes. When Rome arrived, fire devoured walls and scrolls alike. Conquest became erasure, victory became silence, and wisdom vanished into smoke. Shadows carried what remained, shaping futures unknowingly. Did Rome fear a queen or the ideas she protected? What knowledge died in ash, and which truths linger still beneath ruins, waiting for discovery while empires rise and fall, blind to secrets preserved beneath endless stars? Palmyra rose where empires converged, a city of stone, stars, and whispered wisdom. Under Zenobia, scholars debated, laws bridged cultures, and astronomy guided caravans through endless desert nights. Knowledge became power, shaping rule without swords or legions. Libraries replaced fortresses, and Rome watched uneasily. A thinking empire grew beyond imperial grasp, its influence hidden in ink, stone, and shadows. Trade routes carried secrets like lifeblood, while temples held truths emperors feared. Did Rome fear armies or a city that thought, ruled quietly by minds rather than steel? The desert keeps its secrets, waiting for those who dare to read between stars. Flames devoured Palmyra as Rome struck not just walls, but memory itself. Temples burned, scholars disappeared, and libraries crumbled into ash and silence. Knowledge vanished alongside empires, leaving only smoke and whispered rumors. Some claim betrayal exposed secret archives. Others say rituals hid truths before fire. Caravans still crossed deserts under silent stars, carrying fragments unknown to victors. Power conquered thought, yet questions remained. What wisdom died in flames, and which truths survived hidden, waiting? When destruction silences minds, does history belong to the strong, or to the ideas buried beneath ashes, quietly shaping futures empires cannot yet control? Palmyra fell, but its knowledge whispered through deserts, trade routes, and hidden scrolls. Zenobia's name became legend, a symbol of wisdom defying empires. Laws, astronomy, and forgotten texts carried fragments of her vision across centuries. Modern ideas echo her balance of power and culture. Yet beneath ruins, secrets wait, untouched by time. If Rome feared ideas more than armies, what truths lie buried now, hidden beneath crumbling cities and silent deserts? Who remembers the lessons fire could not erase, and which forbidden knowledge still waits, patient, for those daring enough to uncover what empires tried to destroy forever?